What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. So let's get into a couple of stocks that are moving in the pre-market. Those stocks are going to be some of these Bitcoin plays here. We can see that Riot is at $33.30 in the pre-market, currently closed at 28.10. So we're up about 5 points in the pre-market. So let's just see kind of where that's taking us. 33 is going to put us right here at the 100-day EMA. So good work. It's going to look kind of the same on a lot of these Bitcoin plays, but good work clearing out all the supply. So very, very bullish move, reclaiming the 50, the 20-day moving average, as well as the 50 EMA. And that 33 is going to take us to right here. Okay, so if I just draw this trend line here so we can kind of get a better idea, it's going to take us right there. So when the bell opens, the bell rings, Riot is going to be in this $33 area here. So what we need to see happen is, does it continue to build? You can see this downward, we're breaking out of this downward trend here. We're clearing out a lot of levels of supply, a lot of levels of resistance. If the bell opens, this is gapped up too much and it starts to fade and we start to fall below, there's no trade. I wouldn't get involved. If we can stay above this $33 and we can start moving higher, we have potential to hit 35 and 38. Those would be the two price targets that we would be gunning at, being that there's no supply ahead of us until 35 and 38. So we are starting to, get back above water here. Is it going to happen all in one day? More than likely not, just because, it's been so long that we've been trading sideways and going down and underneath the 50-day moving average. We need to get back up. But I mean, the bell could ring. This thing could shoot up $2-3, come into this 35.50 supply, and then kind of fade off a little bit. So if you're looking for an opening range high break, we're going to look for, $33. We're going to look to break $33 at the bell. You're going to get in, you're going to scalp 1-2 points and then sell into strength before it hits this $34-$35 area and then starts to fade off. If you're looking for a quick play, kind of the same thing with coin. If we take a look at coin here, coin is currently, big move. So 224 to 238. We cleared out all the supply on coin. So coin had all this work to do. You could see here, we would come up here to the 50, get rejected. Come up here to the 10-day moving average, get rejected. Come up here to the 5-day moving average, get rejected. It is a lot of work that it needed to do. However, we're currently trading at 238. So 238 is putting us over all this supply. Again, could we get a rotation back into the crypto plays? Possibly. If we do, if coin can build over 239, 240, let's call it 240. If coin can build over 240, it does have room to 44. And obviously, once it gets over this 44, it's got room to 49 and 60. Could this be what takes coin, out of this? Ever since the IPO, I mean, it just sold off. It never really got back to highs. So reclaiming this 50-day moving average is the first thing. If it can hold over the 50-day moving average, very, very bullish. Look for it right out of the gates to go to 244, 245. See what it does at that area. If it starts to get hung up, meaning starts to stall out here and starts to fade back a little bit, just get out of the play, take your profits. But if it pushes right through 244, 245, like with ease, this has room 249. Again, I don't think it's coming all the way to 260 in one day. This is not, we don't go from, what is this candle? Went from 227 to 248. It has potential to run $20 in a day. It's done it before, but you're not going to see it come from this way bottom channel here, clear out all levels of supply and then go all the way up to, a macro resistance in one day. That's, we're talking 30 points, 35 points on coin. Who knows? You never know. But I'm just saying, it's done a great job getting over the supply here. Let's look for another 4 points, 3 points, and then if things really want to run with the Bitcoin plays, let's look for, 10 points here at 249. If we take a look at Mara, kind of the same story. They're all clearing out their supply levels. Same thing. So what are we at? Trading at 28.28. That's going to take us to, yeah, again, the same thing. So we're taking out the 50-day moving average, the 100-day, the 50 EMA, a lot of levels of supply. You see, if you could see, you know, if you haven't, if you're not a part of Evolution Traders and you don't have, you know, my video course, you kind of not going to understand the significance of, you know, all these lines. These lines are moving averages, but they're a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that going on here. But if you could see, you know, we have 50 here, we have the 20 here, we have the Bollinger Band, we have the EMA, the 100, so forth, and the 10. This is a lot of supply, okay? This is a lot of supply. And what it's doing, it did a fantastic job pre-market. They ran it up over all the supply right here to $28. So we're at $28.80. Last supply is at $27.80. So it's taking us right to supply. So there's two things that are going to happen. Being that all three stocks, the Bitcoin plays that I just talked about, are all right at top supply, do they fade off at the open? If they get rejected at the open, there's no play. Just leave them alone. Leave them alone. They already showed you the highs. They already took you up to the two supply. They have to confirm that level. If Mara can confirm that $28 level, get over that $27.80, it has room to 29, has room to 30. Then next channel that we would be looking at would be, you know, coming to 32, and then obviously up all the way here to, you know, 33, 34. If we talk macro play, like meaning that you still want to let this thing develop maybe 1-2 more days, the macro play on Mara is going to be over 34. Over 34 takes you to 39, and obviously over 39 is going to get back to 50s. Okay, just something to keep an eye on. See if Bitcoin continues to run. It looks like Bitcoin is going to come off that bottom channel with a huge 14% spike over the weekend. You do have Mara earnings on the 12th. Guys, I hope that helps you out a little bit. Stay patient out there. Let these levels confirm before you just jump in. I mean, I know things, it's you know, you get anxiety and FOMO when you see things up $4, $5, $6 pre-market. You want to get in right when the bell rings. Sometimes only problem is that when you do that, you know, things are right at supply and they immediately come back in on you. So just let them confirm. Let these things confirm, and then you'll have a better overall picture.